Hey everybody, welcome to the road that led us here. When I decided to do this channel, my girlfriend Lori um, was killed in a car wreck. And there's debate on if it was intentional or not, if it was an accident. Um, Long story short, she went the wrong way down the freeway and ran into another car. Uh, she was the only one killed. And she'd been battling with depression, um, psychotic break, hearing voices. And when we first met 9 years ago, before we got to where we were, um, she told me that she was bipolar, and I didn't really think much of it. And then later on, she told me that she'd been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, and I didn't know anything really about borderline personality disorder. And I didn't really think to check into it. Um, I myself have mild depression. And anyway, this whole channel, just to give you an idea of what I'm going to do with it, what I want to do with it, is basically what happened in our relationship, the good and the bad, and kind of like a precautionary tale to let people know that what you should and shouldn't do in certain situations. 95% of the time, I handle those situations wrong, and I feel guilty that that happened to her. Um, People have told me I shouldn't feel guilty. I was the one driving the car. I didn't make her drive out there and do that. But after researching uh, BPD, their fear of abandonment, things like that, sometimes I feel like maybe I just give her that little push that she didn't need. And it's hard when somebody's having a psychotic break and they're hearing they're hearing voices, and the one person they count on, and they're asking for help, and there's nothing. I didn't know what to do. So I did nothing. And anyway, that was 4 months ago. Uh, August 2nd at 10:05, that happened. Um, that's a lot harder than I thought. I figured 4 months, give me some time, but I wanted to launch it on her birthday, which today is the 14th, so in 6 days. And a lot of circumstances have happened since then, too. I had one of her friends stay with me for a longer stay than I've expected him to stay. And now I'm running into some maybe potential issues with the insurance not covering the whole accident and the damages. So I may be getting a letter from an attorney suing me. So that's on my plate also. And had some water damage in the kitchen and repaired that. So I just kind of want to give everybody an update and let you know what the channel is going to be about. It's going to be about coping with mental illness and when you're in a relationship with somebody with borderline personality disorder, some of the pitfalls that happen. And I know there's a bunch of other channels out there, and I've watched a lot of them, and they do have some good advice. Uh, you're your own person. You're going to make your own decisions on what you want to do. You know, some of these guys on these channels are like, run the other way, you know. But the heart wants what the heart wants. And I guess it couldn't have been all that bad because we were together for 9 years. So, I don't know if you can see her back there. That's Lori. Um, I'll go into more depth as the episodes continue. And honestly, I don't really, I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for likes. I'm doing it to make me feel better. Um, and if I help somebody along the way, that's great. But if any money does come out of this, it is going to go into a fund in her name to help people that can't afford to get help. That was kind of one of the issues. She couldn't work, or when she did work, she had a hard time holding down a job. So I supported us. So it didn't leave a lot of money for a lot of things. I go through the VA for my insurance, but she was going through Medicaid, and we just could, at the end, she was trying to go to the doctor. She had an appointment on the 16th of August. She just didn't make it that far. And our health system's kind of a crappy system. You know, it's like, I don't think healthcare should cost that much for people. I'm not going to get into politics on this, but you know, it's just doesn't matter who's in charge. It's insulin, medicine, things like that shouldn't cost that much, and there's just not enough doctors. There's not enough doctors, and they don't even know what they're looking for. I mean, mental illness is such a broad scope. I mean, just in the 4 months of studying this, I've had my head just blown by how many things can be misdiagnosed because they're so similar yet so different. Um, and there is no cure for borderline personality disorder. I mean, there's no magic pill you can take that's going to straighten your head up. Uh, you just, through extensive counseling, um, you can manage it, but you have to be diligent in doing that. And Lori wasn't a diligent person. She was just a fun-loving She she liked life. She liked to enjoy life, and excuse me, I just got back from a walk. But uh, she was kind of a live for today person. Uh, she didn't care about monetary things. Uh, she just wanted to be happy. Obviously, she didn't care about money because she was with me, and I don't make a lot of money. So we we got by. I mean, but it was hard. There was a lot of times where it was really hard. And like I said, I promised to get my crap together and still have this launching on the 20th of this month at 8 o'clock. I don't know why I chose that. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't even know why I did this. I think it's her idea. Because after she died, I was just sitting in the bedroom, staring at the floor, sitting on the bed, thinking, what could I do so her death wasn't in vain? And podcast popped into my head. That's not my thought because I don't watch podcasts. I don't really listen to them. They're just, I know they exist. I just don't really pay attention to them. And I don't have one that I like. So I've never wanted to do a podcast or video podcast. Or so my only conclusion was that was her idea. She put it into my head because I wouldn't have thought of that. Kind of made me laugh when it happened, though. Sitting there in this podcast. So I decided, all right, I'll do this. And anyway, the channel is The Road That Led Us Here, Lori's story. And it's, said it's going to be a precautionary tale. Um, how long I'll do this? It may be forever. Maybe a few episodes. It'll be longer than a few episodes. And I'll do it until my healing's done. And if people like it and subscribe to it, and I'm helping people, I know that's what she would want because she always wanted to help people. Always wanted to help people. And she knew she was mentally ill, especially at the end. Uh, there was a period there, though, uh, I'd say 3 or 4 years, where I thought there was nothing wrong. I mean, I forgot that she even was borderline personality disorder, bipolar. But somewhere in her, it's in her head, and I think she thought she was good, and I think she quit taking her medication, and for whatever she was taking, and we weren't living a clean life. So uh, it's one thing, if you're gonna try and live a life with borderline personality disorder, you can't be an addict. Um, Probably best not to indulge in anything. Your whole goal is to keep your faculty straight, and it's just not a good idea to go down that road. But that's the road we went down, and that's the road that led us here. So that's about really it, I guess. There's going to be more coming. Uh, the email, I'll answer any questions you have. You can email me at Lori and Lauren, journeyhome at gmail.com. Um, like and subscribe. And I promise it'll be a little bit more professional than this. Even though I wanted it to be real, I thought about editing all my videos, but I didn't want them to seem sterile, and I just wanted to talk from my heart. Like if you were sitting here talking to me, asking me these questions, uh, I promise to be transparent as possible without incriminating myself or any other people. But yeah, I just wanted to be real. So, just to let you know, 4 months isn't really, I thought it'd be a lot better than this. Uh, and I was planning on doing this sooner, but I couldn't. Every time I'd sit down to start talking about it, that, you get that in your throat, voice starts to quiver. So it's back to what I was saying, I can edit all that out, but is it real? Not really. So I promise to be as real as possible and help you out. And I know there's other people out there that are going through exactly what we did, and it's scary. It's really scary watching the person you love think you're against them, accusing you of stuff. Um, Looking at them and knowing there's no recognition. Well, I hope my Angel's in a better place. I hope she is. Um, I'll get more into that, and you'll get to know more of that too if we watch. So with that being said, I guess I'll call this a cut, and hope that you keep watching. It is an interesting story. A lot of crazy things happened. A lot of good things too. But I think there's something to learn from it. Uh, it's made me it's made me think about a lot of things. Um, I don't know what people believe in, but I do believe there's something up there. There's some kind of higher power, I say up there, I guess he'd be everywhere. But this can't be all there is. 4 months, I still think she's gonna walk through that door any day. Some days I feel like I feel her in here. Sometimes, at first, I thought I heard her a lot too. I'd be sitting down, back bedroom, going through papers, and I'd swear I'd hear her laughing out here in the living room. Thought I saw her a couple times, but I guess that's all part of the grief process. Uh, anyway, now I'm starting to ramble on, so I'm going to cut this short and get you guys something more professional to look at next time. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See ya.